Okay, it's midday, so I'll get underway. As previously, this will be recorded, so if you can't stay the whole time for the webinar or you come onto it late, then there will be a recording of this that you can watch and listen to later. Okay, so welcome to this PT development webinar on how personal trainers can build different income streams. My name is Chris Deven, and I'm lead business coach for a company called PT Cloud, which is an online personal training portal. We did a webinar back in December talking about how to create your own online business and the steps needed to coach people online and get client results online. And my role is with PT Cloud is to help PTs develop an online business, an extra income stream to their business, and we take them through the steps needed to do that and other aspects to their business as well. So this webinar, carries on from that to some extent because online PT is an extra income stream to most PT businesses. But today we'll look at some different ways of building income streams as well. So my background is I've been a personal trainer for around 15 years. I started off back in the late 90s working in a gym in London, and back then it was traditional PT where people paid for an hour's PT of my time and my expertise and skills, and I trained them. I had clients that saw me 2 or 3 times a week. I had clients that saw me once a week. But all I was offering back then was face-to-face physical training sessions, which was the norm, and everyone else was providing that. And over the years, I've gone on to run my own PT business. I've worked closely with companies like FitPro, delivering their 10-minute gym interactive coaching program to some of the big industry names, helping their fitness professionals develop personal training businesses and develop income streams. And I've worked as a business coach for one of the top PT management companies in the country, Your PT, working with their 450 plus trainers, again helping them develop PT businesses and different income streams and so forth. And as I said before, my role with PT Cloud now is the business development side, helping PTs run successful online businesses and providing them with the information, expertise, and tools to run successful PT businesses. And that's now led to me creating different income streams to my business, from just way back doing one-to-one face-to-face PT sessions to now helping a high number of PTs run successful businesses. So this webinar is kind of to look at that, kind of what I've developed over the years, but also what you guys can look at doing to increase the profitability and the sustainability of your businesses through more than just having one income stream. So the aim of this webinar is to provide trainers with information and advice on how to build different income streams to their business, to change the business mindset of personal trainers, and provide different options to different people. In my opinion, and I'm sure in yours, personal trainers have the knowledge and expertise to help anyone improve their health and fitness. So why is it that on average less than 1% of the population pay for the services of a personal trainer? And with over 10,000 newly qualified fitness professionals coming into our industry every year, is it any wonder that around 80% of personal training businesses go out of business inside 12 months from starting up? And with so many personal trainers offering the same thing to less than 1% of people, it's inevitable that there isn't enough people or money to go around to sustain that sort of business. So how do we get more PT businesses surviving more than 12 months? And not just surviving, but also growing and moving forward to be a successful business opportunity for anyone who gets involved in the PT industry? I believe we have to start offering our knowledge and expertise in different ways from what we traditionally have done, in ways that more people are willing to engage and invest time and money into a PT and helping them improve their health and fitness. For this to happen, we as PTs first need to change our business mindset, though. From one that believes that the only way that you can help people is to be face-to-face with them and one-to-one. To a mindset that is open to the different ways there are to influence and help more people who don't want face-to-face physical training sessions. To this new mindset, which will help you see the endless business opportunities there are, and will also help you have more than one income stream and increase the financial security all of us PTs are after. I'm sure we have on this webinar today different types of trainings with different types of businesses. And some of you might have 2 or 3 different income streams already and are looking to increase this number or make the ones you have more profitable and sustainable. And there'll be some of you who want more than one income stream but are not sure how to go about creating and growing them. So this webinar will look at the tools needed to create a different income streams and how you can deliver your PT skills and expertise to an even greater number of people. So why do most PTs only have one income stream? Is it a lack of business acumen? Or is it not fully understanding the marketplace? Are they not confident to step out of their comfort zone when it comes to business? Or don't they have the knowledge and confidence to deliver their services differently from what they're currently doing? I think the main reason that the majority of personal trainers don't think of having different income streams to the business is because they do lack this business acumen. We don't come into this industry with the #1 passion to run a business. We come into this industry because we enjoy helping people. We have a passion for health and fitness, but we don't necessarily come into our industry with business at the forefront of our mind. Now, this can be mainly due to the qualification that personal trainers do to become PTs. When I started out, my first PT qualification took 6 months to gain. Nowadays, it's a lot shorter. So it's not surprising that there is a lot of time to teach. There isn't a lot of time to teach trainers the level of business skills needed to succeed in business. And most PTs are led to believe that to be a PT should provide 1-hour physical training sessions. On a side note though, why are PT sessions an hour? The concept itself helps limit the number of people who think we can help. This leaves newly qualified PTs underprepared when it comes to running their business. The role of a PT is to help people achieve positive changes in their health and fitness. How you deliver that help is not the most important thing. The most important thing is you help people achieve what they can't achieve themselves. And this comes with understanding the marketplace. If the majority of the marketplace does not want health and fitness help through hourly physical training sessions, then the majority of the marketplace will say no to that approach. So most people will say no to paying you, not because they don't believe you can help, but because you are not offering your help in a way that suits their time, effort, and financial requirements. For example, you offer your help through delivering it online. How many will be willing to invest in that in physical training sessions that require them being at a certain place at a certain time? I'm guessing you're thinking a lot more people can do that. When I've explained this to trainers, most agree that this approach makes sense, but then they don't go and create the service. This, I think, is due to trainers having to step out of their comfort zone and try a different approach they are not used to. Helping people face-to-face is very different from helping someone you don't see. The difference in this case is the difference between coaching and training. Coaching empowers people to take responsibility and do what they believe they need to do. Training places the responsibility more on a trainer, as a person won't achieve the same on their own. Now, we did cover this in December, in the last webinar, about the power of coaching someone, and the amount of people you can coach is going to be far greater than the amount of people you can train. So learning a different skill is not easy. If you only can help people through training them, then you will not be able to coach people, especially not online. This will then lead to a limited number of people you can help and a ceiling of what you can earn. Let's look at what the different income streams are out there. The first and most common income stream for personal trainers is what we call an active income. An active income requires a physical presence and provides a huge amount of value It's the best way to deliver results, but it does require positioning in front of the right people. It does allow you to show your expertise better than any other type of income stream. Requires an online presence like a social media or your own website, and it also has to have a professional consultation process. And ultimately, for anyone to invest in you for an active income stream, you need to have huge self-worth and self-belief. So active income involves a physical presence and actively requires you to be somewhere to provide the service. It does provide value, as you are best at delivering your service at the level you want to, and is the best way to deliver results to your clients. The downside is that you're unable to be somewhere at a certain time for a set amount of time. You will be unable to deliver this level of service. And as most personal trainers provide their service as a paid time model, active income is limited to how many people you can pay for the service, because the trainer has a limited number of hours they can give to this type of income stream. Your active income therefore should be your most expensive service and will require a professional consultation process to show people the value of the service and worth the investment. For me, this is one of the biggest reasons that PTs struggle to get more people to invest in their active income stream, in this case one-to-one PT. I know and I believe that every PT can help every single person improve their health and fitness. So the question is, why aren't people seeing that? Why aren't people understanding that? And it might be through not providing the right consultation process in delivering or showing the value of yourself as a trainer. The most common consultation process is PTs taking a potential client onto the gym floor and exercising them and showing them how hard you can work them, or the different exercises you have in your toolbox, and you try to impress on them your value as a physical trainer. The downside of that is most people don't like working hard, and secondly, a lot of the time they could probably find this stuff out for free anyway, as this sort of information is easier to access to the general public. Where I think the value of a personal trainer is how you show people that you are the most important part of this process. You are unique. The way you deliver your expertise is different from everyone else, and without you helping them move forward, they're not really going to achieve the goals that they hope to achieve. So as a trainer, the consultation process is vital when it comes to delivering this active income stream. And if you do it well, then you have more people saying yes and paying you for this service than people saying no. But it all comes down to how you come across in that consultation process. And again, that comes down to self-worth and self-belief, which we'll talk about in a second. From a personal trainer's view, to deliver this type of service, the trainer has to have a high level of self-worth and self-belief. If you lack these traits, then you will find it harder for other people to believe in you. When someone doesn't believe in you, then they will not invest in you. True self-worth and self-belief is something many newly qualified PTs sometimes lack, and therefore find it hard to build a sustainable, profitable business based on this type of income stream. So what do I mean by true self-worth and self-belief? If you truly do not believe you're worth what you charge for your top service, in this case one-to-one PT sessions, then you will find it hard to convince others. This then leads to a feeling that you are overcharging. So you start to charge less to justify your worth. I've seen many PTs end up doing this and quickly go out of business. So if you don't have a strong self-worth and self-belief, you will find it hard to grow an active income stream, as no one will truly believe that you're worth or value to them. The second type of income stream that PTs can build is a bundled income. It does require a physical exertion. It does increase an average spend of clients, requires a bolt-on product sale. It can involve equipment sales, online support, supplements, and even a community or membership. But this type of income requires a high level of respect. This type of income stream is tied in with your active income stream, as you can use bolt-on products to increase the average spend of your clients, paying for your active income service. A bolt-on could include equipment sales of what you want your clients to use outside of the training sessions with you. For example, many of my clients use TRX in our training sessions, so they also have one for home use as well. Another bolt-on you can have are nutritional supplements. As the majority of people are unable to sustain a natural diet or have had many years of hormonal imbalance from eating the wrong foods, I usually recommend, for example, that my clients take a multivitamin supplement, an omega-3 supplement to help improve their health and well-being. Now, I strive to help them get that through natural foods, but for doing this so many years, I'm also aware that the average person isn't as driven or committed as us fitness professionals and find it very difficult to implement the right nutrition on a daily basis. So the word supplement is there to supplement any areas of the nutrition that they're failing on. And it would be wrong of me if I did not advise people on the benefits of supplements if they weren't achieving a well-balanced diet on their own. And ultimately, we want to work them towards eating all natural foods and giving a perfect diet. But in reality, that doesn't happen for the majority of people. So finding out where they're lacking will help then advise the supplements that would increase their chance of getting the right minerals and vitamins and nutrients into them. Now, for many years I've been recommending that, and I've been sending them off to the high street to get these supplements, and other businesses have made money out of me because of my recommendations and advice. In the last few years, though, I've been using a certain company that supplies very natural organic supplements, and no different costs from head office. And I now make a bit of income from the supplements my clients are going to purchase anyway. So if you are, okay with using supplements, then I recommend that you find a way of, increasing your income through your recommendation and advice when it comes to supplements. Now, another way is a great way to offer support and help outside of training sessions is to provide an online service. This might involve as little as just email support or even texts on a daily basis, or as much as your clients recording their training sessions. So you, the trainer, can keep a track on them and increase compliance to their training program. So if you can see what people are doing outside of their training sessions, you can greatly help them implement what they know they should be doing, make them more compliant, instead of them coming back to you maybe once every week and saying, oh, I failed at this. When I'm on my own, I find it really difficult to do what I need to do. So having an online service can greatly increase the results of your clients, then increasing the value as a trainer. Now, again, a lot of trainers will do this for free and not actually charge for this. Now, you can charge it as a bolt-on, or you can increase your session rates with your clients by saying that, yes, I'm increasing the rate of my sessions, but I'm now providing you with more support and help outside the training sessions. But this is also if a client is no longer can train with you face-to-face, or they move out of the area or whatever reason. If they still feel that you can help them, then having an online service will keep them as a client beyond their face-to-face business relationship they have with you. You could even create a client community membership for like a minimal fee, so clients can provide support and help to each other and feel part of a group striving to achieve their goals. This can help maintain high levels of motivation outside of training sessions with you, for example. Now, I work out of a gym where there's around 3,500 members, and I have a community where if people want to have regular advice and help when it comes to health and fitness, then they can become part of the community for a very minimal fee. They then interact with other members and my clients, and people work better when they're part of a community, or work harder when they know that other people are keeping an eye on them and keeping them accountable. So it's another area that PTs that I've seen haven't really tapped into, is becoming like the ringleader when it comes to getting a lot of people together to discuss health and fitness, and helping give them the support that they're not getting when they come to the gym or they're at home by themselves. A bundle income will only work, though, if your clients and the people paying for it respect you, and they believe that the extra financial outlay is more in their favor than it is in yours. If at any time they feel you are just recommended extras as a way to earn more income, then you will lose respect in them as a client. So it might be attractive to look at this as a way of, okay, I can make a bit more money out of my clients. But if it's not geared towards helping them achieve their goals, and it's more of a benefit to them, then people aren't silly. They're going to see it as just another way of you making money out of them. And what is the point of it? Where's the value in it? And as soon as they start thinking that, then you lose respect. And slowly over time, you'll lose them as a client. So be careful when it comes to bundle income. Look at it as a way of helping your clients achieve better results than it is to you earning some more money. The third type of income stream you can build is what we call a recurring income. This can involve recurring billing cycles, online PT, networking, referrals from other people, and it does not require physical presence. What it does require is a huge amount of trust, because these are going to be people who are paying you money who probably won't even see you, who will never meet you. So this income can help increase financial security, as you can forecast with more certainty what you'll earn each month. I know as a PT, I always forecast 2 or 3 months ahead, so I know what sort of income I'm going to be earning and so forth. But there's always ifs and buts in that, and there's no guaranteed when it comes to the businesses we run. So having a recurring income will give you a bit more security and a bit more understanding of where your business is going to be in 2 or 3 months' time. So, for example, instead of having clients only pay for face-to-face training sessions, they can also pay for online support based on a monthly fee. So even though the client might not complete all their sessions in the time frame that you hope they would, they're still paying maybe for an online service as well, which is a monthly payment that's always going to come out or go into your account. So this is a great way of also keeping your clients paying you something, even if they stop paying for personal training sessions or are unable to do the personal training sessions. Having an online service will also allow you to build a larger client base by having a network of people paying for your expertise and advice. By growing this network, you'll be recommended and referred by more people. If the fee you charge is kept to a minimum, you'll have a greater chance of a recurring income due to people not seeing the cost as unsustainable. This type of service is also attractive as it doesn't require physical presence on your behalf, so growth is not limited like your active income stream is. For a recurring income stream to work, though, you first must build trust. In that, you will deliver the service you have offered. If at any time people don't trust that you will deliver on your promise, they'll cease paying for the service and more than likely tell other people to stop paying you as well. And for recurring income to be a long-term income stream to your business, you first must have a good system in place to deliver remote service. A system that is very automated will help save you time and effort, and is delivered seamlessly, and will prevent any disruption in your clients receiving the service they have paid for and you have promised. If at any time your clients find this type of service difficult to understand and access, then they will not see it as value to them and lose trust in your ability to deliver it. The fourth and last income stream you can build is a passive income. Now this can involve things like network marketing, social media, books, DVD, YouTube, PT mentoring, course material or educational courses. But overall, to actually have a passive income, you need to build leadership. This income stream is the holy grail for a business. A passive income allows a business to earn an income for only having to give minimal time to it. and requires no physical presence or very minimal physical presence. A passive income stream comes through the building of the first three income streams, though, as you first need to build a sense of self-worth, value, respect, and trust. By doing these things will make you a leader who people will invest in and follow. If you as a trainer have built a sustainable and profitable personal training business, then other personal trainers will benefit from learning from you. And if as a trainer you've attained a reputation of someone who helps clients achieve amazing results, then you are going to be of benefit and value to other trainers. If you are then able to provide help, advice, and support through different mediums, such as educational coaching materials like books, DVDs, and videos, and other people will see these products, will sell these products on your behalf, if they also end up making money through it as well. This is roughly known as network marketing. And to fully understand what network marketing is beyond the scope of this webinar. But if anyone wants to understand more about network marketing, I'll be happy to provide information after this webinar. Just email me and I'll give you an insight into the benefits and the pitfalls of network marketing. But network marketing allows other people to earn from your business and allows you to earn more through people selling your products. By doing this, your area of influence keeps growing, and everyone involved benefits in some way from it. This involves initial mentoring of people, though, so they know exactly what is being offered and believe in what is being offered. So the main trait you require to build a passive income stream is leadership. You need to lead so people will follow. And just like a recurring income, a system needs to be in place that is easy for other people to follow and apply. This then allows them to teach it to others, who then teach it to others, and so on, and so on, and so on. Another passive income that is slowly starting to grow in the personal training industry is educational courses, either online or in the form of classes. The more experienced you are, the more people want to learn from you. And creating an educational course allows an endless number of people to learn from your experience and expertise. This in turn teaches people to deliver the information for you, or it can be fully automated and marketed and sold by other interested parties. A passive income can be created by anyone from a trainer just starting out or an experienced trainer looking to increase their income without sacrificing other areas of their business that require time and a physical presence. But the goal of any long-term business looking at increasing profitability and sustainability is to create a growing passive income alongside the other three income streams. So that's the four main income streams. But how do you go about as a business actually delivering those income streams? For most of you, you'll need to change your business mindset. Don't follow the status quo, what everyone else is doing, and understand the marketplace that you're marketing to and how they want your help delivered. Most trainers have one business income mindset. Their mindset is based on only thinking they can provide their skills and expertise through one-to-one hourly physical training sessions. I myself have conducted over 15,000 hourly personal training sessions and truly believe this is the best service you can provide in helping people achieve their health and fitness goals. But with only an average of 5% of gym members, therefore less than 1% of the public, will pay for this type of service. And as we've already said, with so many newly qualified fitness professionals coming into the industry each year, the ratio of trainers to people who will pay for PT sessions is getting smaller each year. So if you choose to only provide this type of service, then you will have to work very hard and be smart when it comes to marketing and promotion if you want to tap into the small pool of potential clients. And what if you do succeed in such a competitive environment and you have a good level of sessions per week? Ask yourself, how much business growth do you want and how long do you intend to stay in business for? I asked this because I found after a number of years of only providing personal training sessions that my business growth slowed, and unless I was willing to keep increasing the number of sessions I was doing per week, which is not an attractive option moving forward, or keep increasing what I charge per session, which is not an attractive option to my clients, my income was going to stay the same. The life cycle of a business shows that when a business stops growing, then it starts to decline. So if you plan to be in business long term, you need to understand the life of each of your income streams. The more income streams you have, the longer and more sustainable business growth will be. And because of the qualification pathway in place to become a personal trainers, trainers are led to believe they're only becoming qualified to provide personal training sessions. If you follow this mantra, then you have less than a 20% chance of succeeding in running a personal training business. Don't become a one-income mindset PT, and don't follow the status quo. If you have any understanding of the marketplace, you will know there are many opportunities to provide your skills, expertise, and knowledge to a wide range of different people. We already know that only around 5% of people pay for hourly PT sessions. So ask yourself, what will the other 95% pay for? For example, there are currently many businesses out there offering weight loss and delivering it to a high number of people. But as an industry with so many well-qualified and experienced weight loss professionals, our penetration rate into the weight loss market is very minimal. To be of use to more people, we need to change our business mindset to one that is open to multiple ways of delivering our skills and expertise, as well as marketing ourselves more affordable by offering our services at different price ranges. Where I currently work is a leisure centre in Surrey, and we have at the moment 6 PTs that operate on site, and 5 of them all they're offering is one-to-one PT. There's only one PT there offering more than just that, and building different income streams. The turnover of PTs we've had at the centre is been quite high over the last number of years, and there's 2 of us who've been there for 12 years. And the only thing I see different is that we diversified and we start offering our services and our expertise in many different ways, and making it as affordable as we can for every single person that we speak to. So if you are in a gym with many PTs, look at what they're offering. You'll find that most of them are offering only one type of service, and look at how you can tap into the 95% of the gym users who are not going to pay for PT sessions, and market yourself and promote yourself to that part of the marketplace. You'd be surprised how many more clients you'll pick up. So what are the different options you can offer a potential client? Here are 10 different ways of providing your skills, expertise, and knowledge. One-to-one training sessions, which is the norm. Small group training, that can be from 2 to 3 people. Large group training, which are boot camps. Health and fitness workshops. Again, an area where a lot of trainers haven't really tapped into. I myself, for many years, have been offering, even at £5 a head, our workshops at the gym I operate from, delivering subjects like weight loss, stress management, health and fitness education, and just offering the members an opportunity to learn from my 15 years of helping clients in a way that's accessible and affordable to them. So again, if you're at a gym where everyone's just offering PT sessions, maybe start offering workshops on subjects that you know that the membership are going to be interested in, and just charge a minimal fee. It could just be £2 a head. 20 people, and you're looking at £40, which is the same as an average PT session. We also educational courses, online coaching, books and DVDs, supplements, training equipment. And one area as well, and I know Premier are trying to increase the opportunity in this area, is nutrition and well-being coaching, which is again an area that we've got a lot of knowledge and experience in, but we're not really maybe delivering it in the best way. Ask yourself, can you sit down for an hour with someone and just talk to them about nutrition and well-being, or do you feel the need to get into a physical training session with them? And you might find that some people will come and see you once a month for that sort of coaching, and you increase your client base by seeing people on a once a month basis, or once every 2 months, but it's still growing your business, it's still having an income coming in. So maybe look at how you deliver that side of your knowledge and expertise in a way that people then can go away and implement successfully. As personal trainers, we've become more informed and experienced. We start to realize that this is the information we have that people want. How we deliver it should be in keeping with how they want it delivered and willing to pay, but not what we think should be the delivery method and cost. What I mean by that is people want the knowledge that we have. They're willing to pay for it. But if we only give them one option in how we deliver it, then, as we've already discussed, most people are going to say no to that. So give them that access to your knowledge and your expertise, no matter how effective that is or not. If people want face-to-face PT, offer it. If people just want what you know, then offer it in a way that they can then use and tap into. The number one rule to selling personal training then is not to sell personal training. Instead of trying to sell something to someone, get someone to buy from you. Give them the reason for them to buy from you, what's going to be of advantage to them in giving you money. Any transaction between a trainer and client needs to be of greater benefit to the client than the trainer. For example, if someone wants to lose weight and feel that all they require is advice and support over the coming weeks and months, and are only at this stage willing to invest an extra £40 per month in doing so, then what option can you provide them? They're certainly going to say no to being trained 3 times per week at a cost of £40 per session. That's attractive to you as a trainer because you're thinking, right, I can get £120 a week from this client, but it's not attractive to them. Yes, training with you 3 times a week will greatly increase their chance of achieving amazing weight loss, but maybe they will upgrade to that level of service later when they believe in you more and when they have placed more value on you as a trainer. Then what option can you provide them? So maybe at this stage you can offer them the option of online support and advice, as well as attending one of your weight loss workshops per month for the cost of £40 per month. When you look at the number of clients you will have with one-to-one personal training, how does that compare to the number of clients paying for all the other options? So yes, offer your best service to the people who are willing to commit the time, effort and finances, but also offer a service to a client who only wants to commit a small amount of time, effort and finances to improving their health. There is more of them out there than the more committed clients. And of course, offer other services to everyone else in between. Make yourself accessible and affordable to everyone, and your client base and business will keep growing. The current industry average of people saying yes to a weekly personal training session is around 5%. So if that is all you're offering, then you'll have 95% of people saying no to you. I myself and the trainers I work with have a success rate of over 90% of people investing in some way into the help and support we provide in them achieving their goals. This is achieved by fitting around what the client wants and is willing to invest in right now. But don't get me wrong, we always recommend that our one-to-one service is our best service, and that will give them the best results. But we have more than one way of helping them achieve what they want, therefore increasing the chance of them investing in us as a business. So let's review what we've covered today. First, understand why it's important to your business to have different income streams. The different income streams are active, bundled, recurring, and passive. Expect to have to change your business mindset to one that is going to increase people saying yes to you. And by having different options will make you more accessible and affordable to a higher percentage of the marketplace. Now, different income streams, you first have to understand why it will be important to your business for a short term or a long term. Different income streams will increase the sustainability and growth and profit of a business. A new trainer will be more inclined to have an active income stream, where a long-established PT should be looking at creating a recurring passive income stream. For any new income stream to work, though, you first need to change your current business mindset. If you're only thinking of providing a one type of service, then expect to have more people say no to you than yes. Giving people options that are more affordable and accessible will greatly increase your client base and allow them to upgrade to one of your top services later. If you do tend to be running a personal training business long term, what I mean by long term is 5 to 10 years, you should be thinking about increasing the different types of services you offer and work towards having an income stream that is more passive in nature, therefore giving you more financial security and sustainability. So that kind of brings the end of this webinar. It actually went on longer than I expected, actually. I can fill it out quite well and talk and talk and talk. So hopefully you found that okay time-wise. What Premier have asked me to say at the end of this, though, is they've their course to how to run a PT business is usually £99. It's now only £79 and 20p. So if you're interested in how to run a successful PT business, then give them a call, and you get 20% off currently to the course. So it's something to keep in mind of. We can always learn more about how to run successful businesses. By the way, it has nothing to do with me, so it's not a plug for me, it's the plug for Premier. So, what to do next? This is my plug. If you'd like additional support from Your Lifestyle, which is the company that runs PT Cloud, how to build and grow an online PT business, and then we provide a 7-day free trial of the PT Cloud, which over the 7 days will show you how to use the online training site, how to find online clients, how to coach clients online, and how to promote your online PT business. And then if you, after the 7-day trial, you want to go ahead and use PT Cloud and tap into the business support that we provide, then for all Premier students, we're offering a 20% discount on our normal monthly rate by using the code PREM20. If you need any more information about today and more about PT Cloud, then email info@yourlifestyle.co.uk. If you want more help and advice from myself, then here's my email address that you can drop me a line, and if you've got any questions when it comes to this webinar and other things that we present and help PTs when it comes to business. So that comes to the end of the webinar. We've now got around just under 20 minutes for any questions you have. But as I said earlier, if you need to go back over this webinar, there is a recording of it, and Premier can provide you with that. So if you have any questions, fire away. Now, I've got questions coming through, and that's good, but I only can see a fraction of those questions, the first like 4 words. I'm just going to see how I can actually see more of the question. There we go, I can see it now. If you're just starting, this is from Chris, if you're just starting out, what areas would you concentrate on? I suppose, Chris, it's down to what you want from your PT business. In other words, you know, long term, what do you want from your business? A lot of trainers, new trainers I've spoken to, don't have what I call direction to their business. They want to get into PT, but they find it really hard then to put the right action plan in place because they don't have a direction to where they want to go. So depending, again, where you want your business to go will determine what sort of income stream you'll concentrate on. If it is just one-to-one, then concentrate on how you deliver that to the general public, how you get the message across why you're worth the money, and how good you are as a trainer would be your focus. A lot of it's down to how you communicate. So the better you can communicate to people, the more people see the value in that, in your active income stream. So by all means, if you want to drop me an email with a bit more idea of your direction of your business, then I can give better advice on that. Peter, where can I find any other online past webinars? You have to speak to Premier about that. They've got a whole, I believe, a whole library of them, and you have access to them if you're a Premier student. Could you please put the PT Cloud info back up? Of course I can. Right. Recurring, what would be the best example of these? A big example was, as I said, Dean, would be people paying for an online support and help. So they could be paying, say, £10 a month, and it just recurs month after month, and you provide them with online programs, support, and help. If they want something more specific, then you can put that up to £20 or £30. Another recurring income that trainers have done is, again, these workshops, and also getting existing clients to pay by direct debit for PT sessions. So every month, they know they're going to have, say, 4 PT sessions that month, then they will have a direct debit set up for that amount. The downside of that is, if you can't be there, you're on holiday, or you're sick, or your clients are away, you then have to fit all the sessions they paid for inside that month. So you might end up in the last week having to do a number of sessions with them to, make sure they get what they're paying for. So there's pros and cons in that. But the most common one I use is the online support. I have people who pay me direct debit, ranging from £10 to £30 a month, and it's just recurring until they cancel the direct debit. Which supplement equipment companies pay you for your referrals? I'm not here to promote any businesses. I'm just here to tell you guys about the different income streams that you can do. But there are many good companies out there that you can make an income from by selling their products. But make sure it's a product that you believe in. It's going to help your clients achieve their goals. Otherwise, they're just going to see it as you making some more money from it. So, but if you want to drop me an email, I'm happy to let you know what companies I use. I just don't want to use this webinar as a way of promoting other people's businesses. How does the PT portal compare to Fiscal? I know Fiscal. I know the creator, top bloke, and it's very good. It's very good for PT management. What PT Cloud does is, it is a PT management system, but it also is an online personal training system as well. And the business support we provide to make the most of PT Cloud and to build an income stream, what we've seen in the industry, nothing compares to that. And I would say that because I believe in it. So where our USP is that the business support we provide is not being provided to the same extent by other companies. So you might find the software and the functions are the same, but the business support in helping you build an online business is as far as we can see, we're the only ones doing it to this level. Do you have an online system, or is it ad hoc? This system you can use? Yeah, Colin, you can. There are some trainers out there doing online PT where it's just emails and Excel spreadsheets and PDFs. And that's fine. But if you've got a professional system that you use that is very automated and professional looking, then it looks more like a serious business than someone at the end of a computer just putting some documents together and sending them out. Supplement info stream is an interesting one. I myself have looked into Herbalife. Now, at the moment, guys, I'm seeing some of the questions, but not all of them for some reason. Some of it's been cut off, so apologies if I'm not reading out the whole question. But yeah, looked into Herbalife. Again, that's one network marketing company that is out there, but there's many others. I would say find one that fits in with your business ethos and your philosophy when it comes to helping people with their health and fitness. Tiggy, I'm about to build my first website and know very little on how it works. Yeah, building websites is an interesting one. You can get some made very cheaply that just gets a message across, or you can get very in depth with what you provide online or through your website. But then the more functions and features you have, the more costly it becomes. So again, ask yourself, what is it you want from having a website? What do you hope to get from it? And that will determine how much time and investment you put into it. I can't read the rest of your question, unfortunately, so I don't know what you set up beyond that, but hopefully that's helped. Rebecca, can you have a copy of the bullet points? Again, Premier will have the slides of this webinar, so they can send them out to you. What is your opinion on the rise of budget gyms from the personal training point of view? Angela, well, yes. My opinion on budget gyms. Have you got an hour, basically? Again, I don't want to maybe get into opinions here. That's not the purpose of the webinar. But again, if you want to discuss that with me, I'm happy to do that. I have my own thoughts, but you know, unfortunately, that's not the purpose of this webinar. If you can understand that. As I'm considering investing in PT card, but currently use physical to coach. Max, I'd love to read the rest of your question, but I can't read it. Can you drop me an email so I can see? And this is Max Smith, the rest of your question, so sorry about that. Could you put your email back up, please? There you go. How much value do you think there is in a PT taking, for example, body pump classes? Again, John, it comes down to, you know, what do you want from your business? I myself have never done classes. I've been very much more coaching one-to-one and online or in workshops. I'm not, for my business, the way I deliver my expertise and skills is not through a fitness class. But that's not to say it's not a good way of helping people and, you know, it's part of your business. So how much value you put into it is down to what you want from your business, what sort of income stream you want. For me, doing classes is an active income stream. You have to be there to deliver the class. I'm now in a part, you know, when my business is now 15 years on, I'm moving away from more my active income to more of a passive recurring income stream. But if you enjoy doing it and, you know, it fits in with your financial goals, then go for it. If you don't work at a gym, how would you say the best way to drive? Oh, Chris Bradley, sorry, mate, I can't read the rest of your question. I know it's annoying, but for some reason I just can't open up the whole question if it's too long. Bree, I teach hula hoop fit classes. They burn over 400 calories an hour, but again, I can't read the rest of your question, Bree. I apologise. What I'm assuming is that you were saying that, well, actually, no, I can't work out what you're saying. They burn over 400 calories in an hour. Vicky, what are the initial and essential things to invest in financially when starting up? My opinion, when you're just starting up a PT business, I would invest in a business course from people who aren't in the industry necessarily, unless people in the industry have run successful businesses themselves and deliver a business course. But I would invest in anything that teaches you business, and then secondly, I would invest in something that improves the way you communicate. The way we communicate is widely underestimated because we just want to get out there and train people and, you know, kind of show our skills in that sense. But my business has been more successful after I've learned the art of communication, and I've learned that through, again, people not in our industry, but in industries where communication is vital. Some of the best people I've learned from have worked in the theatre because the way they communicate is highly effective. And the more I've learned to communicate with people and influence them and show them the value of me as a trainer, the more they've invested in me. So that's what I'd recommend that you invest in financially to start with. John, how easy is it to promote yourself with group exercise environment? I can't speak on that behalf because I've never done groups. I've never run boot camps or done classes and so forth. But again, it'd be very similar to how you promote yourself one-to-one, in the sense that if you can communicate to people how of value you are to them, then you can do that to one person, you can do that to 100 people, to 1,000 people. Chris, can we find you easy on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Google+? Yes. Through PT Cloud, we have all social media. We do have a social media hub for a company called Uberflip, where it gathers all our social media into one hub. So again, if you email me, I can email you the link, and you'll find everything we've got on social media through that hub. which will save you time going to each social media page and reading. Max, haha, Jim, Budget Gyms, thanks Chris. Does PT Portal allow your clients to interact with you? Yes, it does. It's very interactive. That's the key to online training. The more you can communicate and interact with people, the more you'll help them move along and achieve their goals. Brie again, find it hard to get people to appreciate the fitness benefits. How would you, and then the question ends, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about this, guys. I'm just getting bits and snippets of questions, and I can see you then add more to it later, but it's all broken up, so I apologise. So maybe it would be best if you just send me emails on the questions, and then I can give you much better answers. All right, Matt, I won't tell Rob that you're thinking of switching to PT Cloud. What I say, though, is contact me first, and I'll take you through, if you want, a one-to-one how to use the site and the functions, and hopefully you will see the benefit in that over fiscal. But yeah, next time I see Rob, I won't mention it. How much does PT Cloud cost? We charge $49.99 a month, but that gives you a full working PT management portal, business coaching, and we work with you how to build different income streams, from online PT to network marketing to the workshops and so forth. So it's just not, you're not just paying for the site, which a lot of companies out there do. We're actually also providing you with the business support and the business growth as well, because we know that if your business grows, then you'll keep using PT Cloud. Where if it doesn't, then you'll reduce any costs into your business, which would be will fall by the wayside. So we don't believe in just getting people to use the site and pay us money. We also believe in, if we can help you run a successful business, then you will stay with us for longer. To us, your clients, just like your clients are to you. The better we can help you achieve your business goals, the longer you'll stay using us, just like your clients. Brie, how would you go about educating the marketplace? Oh, well, yes. The general public, when it comes to health and fitness, Brie, are not that smart, even though they think they are. So the best way I've found is keeping things very simple, very, very simple. In other words, what we think as fitness professionals is really basic information. To the general public, is amazing information. They are blown away by simple things that we know. So the best way to educate the marketplace is keep it very simple, and again, make yourself accessible to them. Don't say, I'd love to help you, but unless you're willing to train with me 3 times a week and spend £120 a week and £500, £480 a month, I can't help you. Make yourself accessible as much as you can, and that's probably the best way of educating the market. We've got thousands and thousands of personal trainers in this country, and we're not really making a big difference when it comes to the nation's, the whole nation's health and fitness, because we see year on year we're getting less fit and more overweight. So maybe just go out there and talk to people, make yourself accessible, keep it simple, and slowly and surely they'll come around to seeing the things they can implement and the support and help they need to do that. Isabel, is there a series of screenshots we can see of your portal service? Best thing is go to the website, yourlifestyleuk.co.uk, and then you'll see everything about on there. But again, if you sign up for the 7-day free trial, you'll see everything. We've got a coaching video every day of the 7-day free trial, taking you through the functions and features of the PT Cloud portal, and that's probably the best way to do that. I also run a demo webinar every Monday afternoon for people to come on, and I take them through how to use the site and how to set up your business on the site. So that might be something as well. If you're interested, just let me know and I'll send you the link. Guys, just let you know, we've just come up to 1 o'clock. So I'll just finish off these last questions, and then we need to end the webinar. What apps are good for program planning? We are developing one for PT Cloud, so I would say that is the best one for it. It all comes down to, I suppose, how easy it is for your clients to use as well. So there are some really good apps out there and really good software that to you and I as a fitness professional we find amazing, and it does all the things we need, and then you give it to a client and they go, right, how do I use it? This is a bit over my head. So maybe the best app is the one that the end user finds easy to use. So maybe ask your clients what they would find as a good app when it comes to program planning and delivery, and that'll be the best one for you to go for. Best ways to drive traffic to your business starting out using 4 streams. I find the best way for any business is, as you're the product, go out and meet people. You know, run these workshops, go out into the general public, present yourself, show them what you're worth, you know, what you can provide through there. Do you think FitPro PT on the Net is worth joining as a new PT? Yes, John. I've been a member of FitPro for, well, that must be 15 years now, and PT on the Net. We work alongside PT on the Net. We use the exercise database as part of PT Cloud. So for what you're paying and for the information you get, is brilliant source of information without promoting someone else's business. But I found over 15 years it's been a great source of you know, information and advice. So yeah, I would recommend that. What additional income streams are advised? Basically what we covered today, Lucy. The additional ones on top of that, it's really down to you. How do you want to deliver your expertise and skills, really? And you can create your own income stream to deliver that. So thanks. Chris, could you please recommend a good creative company? That, and then it stops, Max, so I can't answer that one, but again, drop me an email and I'll try to help. Felicity, difference between club and PT options. I'm assuming you mean PT Cloud, because we have a club option and a PT option. The club option is, we have PT Cloud is actually used by a high number of clubs to run their gyms and provide their members with bookings and payment system and online programs and so forth. So that's the main difference. It's one's for a gym, a club, and we've stripped down the club model to be used by PTs. So that's made the main difference, and it's a lot cheaper for PTs. The club model is a lot more expensive because it's a club. So I would advise using the PT option if you're just a one-off PT. Where if you're a club with a number of PTs, or you manage a number of PTs, then the club option would be the right one, because you can then manage a high number of PTs through the system on that. So guys, it's gone past 1 o'clock. Thank you for all the questions. It's always good to see so many questions. You know, after a webinar, it means that you found it interesting and informative. So I appreciate your time and your involvement in today's webinar. Just to finish off, if you're interested in finding out more, as you can see, my email address is there. Drop me a line. I'm happy to help and you know, point you in the right direction. And thank you for today.